You are not adjust your TV, and yes, we are live the day after a spectacular New Year's Eve. And man, did I get lumped up? Did you get lumped up?
That's right, though.
I was
That's
very
funny you
drunk.
said you're not adjusting TVs because they used to. I don't know if they still do it. WB used to run the Twilight Zone marathons.
Oh, they are having a Twilight Zone, but I think it's on
Yeah.
Sapphire. It's on
Sci-fi
Sapphire.
now.
Yeah,
It used to be on Channel 11. You got to adjust
yeah,
your television. I control the was it the vertical and the
yeah.
horizontal. For those of you who have not watched Twilight Zone, it's an old TV show.
It's a very good TV
The
show.
movie was really good too, actually.
Yeah, the movie was very good. The movie that was like it was like 3 stories that they told.
Yes.
Uh, this is the first drink of the new year.
This is my fourth drink. Oh no, actually I had a lot last night. So I had a lot last night.
Man, I was still drinking till I think 2 in the morning, so it was like terrible, man. So
I didn't get home till 4.
holy
I was at
moly,
work by 4.
holy
Yeah,
moly.
I was hurt. I was a
So
hurt puppy.
people, welcome to the Freakshow. This is episode 145. 5 countdown to 150. Can you believe we did 145 of this show? And now we can give some big reveal. Because I think it's been long enough. We can give some spoilers on Spider-Man, and we can give some spoilers on
I'm definitely
Hawkeye.
gonna hit that. Hawkeye was phenomenal. So, for those of you that didn't watch Hawkeye, you should. But we want to jump right into it. Spoilers.
Yes,
All right.
don't get to it.
Spoilers. If you haven't seen the movies, that should be or TV show. Fuck off, you're on your own. So they're introducing the Netflix series into the MCU.
Yes.
How thrilled were you to see that the Kingpin actually has powers?
Yeah, the Kingpin
Because
was
in
great.
Netflix, they didn't show any of his power.
No, but here.
She shot him with that arrow in the chest, and he just fucking broke it. I was like,
Oh, but you know what the thing? Because you know he wears armor underneath his thing.
The thing
But
stuck in and
but that's what they're saying, that he wears armor in his thing. So
who's saying that? The bullshit.
no, that was one of the spoiler in one of those comic book things. Because she said the Kingpin was known to wear armor. So that's the way the arrow hit him. He just ripped it off.
You know what his original? I have the fucking training card. His original superpower was he was so strong he would hold the guy's head under the flabs of his fucking meat and suffocate.
Yeah, and it was interesting how they made him. They made him more like the comic book character because they had him with a cane, and they had him like with his traditional stuff. Yeah.
He wasn't a pussy like in the Netflix show. I mean, an asshole with Daredevil. But the Netflix thing, he was a pussy. He was a big pussy.
You want to hear something else? What they did, which I thought was,
That was anymore.
you know what I like about him, the way they turned him into like he was the Kingpin, but they also went with that whole storyline of Echo shooting him in the face and blinding him because then he gets blind for a while. He deals with he messes with this guy Daredevil. And speaking of Daredevil, guess who was in Spider-Man?
Guess who Spider-Man's lawyer was? That was a great scene.
Matt Murdock.
That was a great scene. So I'm going to tell you the scene again. Spoiler. But again, they did it perfectly where he's just discussing the case that together, and then someone throws a brick through the window, and then for Spider-Man, grab it, run away. And then he goes Daredevil, he grabs it, and he's like, "How did you see that?" Because I'm a good lawyer.
Yeah, that was fantastic the way they did that.
It was great.
I gotta tell you, when they show all 3 Spider-Men on screen, man, you see when they
Pointing
mix
at
the
each other?
song? But when they mixed the song also with all 3 songs of all 3 movies, I thought that was fantastic.
It was a good movie. It was really good. And he broke every fucking record.
And it was, and bro, they pretty much introduced the first sign of the Sinister Six on, it was pretty good.
I didn't like the fact that the end credit scene was just a trailer of Doctor Strange. Wasn't a fan of that.
I like that by the end, like his costume is like an original Spider-Man costume. No more like the powers of Tony Stark. Like he just got the ability. I love that whole little tribute that they did to him and giving him all that stuff back. And it's funny, like they went with the whole, without even using Especial, they did the whole storyline that Spider-Man gets his identity reapart, and he has to forget Mary
Yeah,
J.
but
or Mary
it's
J.
weird about it's what's weird is that, but she's still wearing the black dahlia
Yeah.
at the end.
And she didn't even know who gave it to her. So
Yeah,
it's kind of
that's what I'm
weird.
like. It's kind of weird. You're like, what the fuck?
You know what was the other thing that made it? They turned Uncle Ben was Anne Maid, because when she died, I was fucking.
Tomei.
Listen to me, and then it was
She's so
crazy.
hot. How old is she? 50s?
Yeah,
God, she's so gorgeous.
and it was crazy when this guy's at the website, he didn't recognize Peter Parker
Yeah.
when he's talking to him. He knows who Spider-Man is, but he doesn't know who Peter Parker is. Yeah. So that means he don't even have the money anymore from Starks, because I think Starks was hooking him up.
Well, did you ever see Wrestler?
Yeah.
With that?
Oh yeah, she was showing. She was hot. She's a hot piece of ass, Marissa Tomei. Even ever since my Uncle Vinny, you know?
Uncle Billy?
Vinny, Uncle Vinny.
Ben, you fuck.
No, I thought this movie, my cousin Vinny, remember? She was in it. She was young and beautiful, but she was so hot.
Her first movie.
That was, I think, her first major movie. And then she won the Oscar that year, too, for that role. Yeah, that was a great movie.
And then she got Untamed Heart, which was really good,
yeah, that was good, too.
Was fucking his monkey heart.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good movie, too.
It was so weird, because Christian Slater's a fucking retard in the movie.
He is.
And now it's the new year. Can we still use that word or no?
I don't know. The people change words every year. Another thing, do you see what else? That they did? Like, they brought all the dinner. Like, they brought Dr. Octopus. They brought Jamie Foxx. This Electro, but this Electro seemed a lot more different. He was jacked up. The other one was I even start talking. They even give a rumor Miles from Jamie Foxx. So maybe that's a black Spider-Man somewhere else. Remember when he was talking?
So I heard that McGuire, Holland, just signed on for 3 more films. And apparently he openly tweeted that he would love to be in a Miles Morales universe and have a crossover. Which, again, I had this conversation on the show before. I hate when you change characters just for the sake of changing characters for a gender or a race. Write a new character. I hated hearing there's going to be a black Spider-Man, so I heard it wasn't Peter Parker. It's Miles Morales.
It was
awesome.
I thought that the way they did it was good, because the way they did it in the Ultimate Spider-Man, Peter Parker died fighting the Green Goblin, saving that maid and stuff. And this kid is there and watch him get killed. And by the next issue, he's the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it was like, but was he bitten by a spider or was he a mutant or something happened to him?
I don't know the story. Right now I'm watching this bar fill it. It was empty in here 5 minutes ago.
And I was getting packed.
Like a fucking bar closed.
Yeah. You know what?
19 people walking in.
And it's pretty funny. They all know each other. They're partying. They might be here for, that's another game. Ohio State is also in a little bit. You know? The Buckeyes.
It might be a short podcast. I can't feel this shit.
Nah, it's fine. They're not about. The other thing, you know what? But look at the bar, not the Tupac. How you doing? Oh yeah. How you doing? Oh yeah. Oh, they're all kind of. They're all shaking and moving and dancing and grooving to the music. Let me tell you something. About that Spider-Man, I think that Spider-Man was probably the best of all Spider-Man. And it, you know what? Also felt like Endgame.
Yes.
It was the end game of Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, Defoe was phenomenal.
Oh, he was great.
I didn't think he was going to have that long or that much scene for airtime, but it was phenomenal.
What do you think of Hawkeye? I love what they did with the chemistry of the new Black Widow and the new Hawkeye. I love what they did there.
It's cool as fuck.
Yes,
I watched one of her interviews. It's cool as fuck. I know it's great. She keeps calling it, yes, Kate Bishop. Yes, Kate Bishop.
I love
you can say that. So you know I can continue, Kate Bishop.
Don't make me like you, Kate Bishop.
The pasta, the mac and cheese.
The mac. You got macaroni?
Done? So
Yeah.
I can put hot sauce now? Is it good? Okay.
It's so funny. It's so funny the way that is. Like, they got that chemistry. And I love the whole fight with her where she's about to kill Hawkeye. He does the whistle.
Yeah.
And that's what he knew, like, oh, shit, man. You know, he said, "Oh," and they started talking. I thought it was very good.
It's great. I thought it was a great series. Too short though. Too short. 6 episodes, not enough.
I think
Like Book of Fett. It's only what, 9 episodes, I think?
no, I heard Book of Boba Fett was right. You seen that first episode? Oh my God, they had so many Easter eggs, so many Easter eggs.
So I guarantee it's more than you didn't get. The car dealer in the fucking cantina
Yeah.
is the original pilot for the fucking Disney World ride. Yes. He's now also the DJ in Mos Eisley's Cantina
Oh my
in Black
God.
Spire. I had to pause it and go back and show Gina. I'm like, Gina, that's DJ Rex. She goes, who? That's the DJ in the Disney World. We go there and we go to the bar. He's a DJ. She goes, holy shit. Only you would fucking be that geeky. I'm like, no, trust me. Everyone knows who fucking he is. It's hysterical. I mean, what John Favreau has done with Disney. With Star Wars franchise. Just give him the movies. Let him
Yeah.
do the movies. Let him do everything.
What do you think about the way the movie started? They actually show how he got out of
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I thought it was great.
And then they're going in this back scene. What do you think about the thing? How you think? I think of those sand people. The sand people are those masks that they wear. Are they regular people? They just wear those masks. I thought that's the way they
never
look.
explain that, really.
But I think one of the people in this, that Asian girl, I think he met her. I think he met her. I think that's the way he met her because they keep showing him getting beat up.
No, he met her in The Mandalorian. When The Mandalorian left her out in the desert to die, he found her. Remember?
Oh, but when he found her, when he was a sand person,
Yes.
so that's what I mean. That's right. I totally forgot about that. See, I wonder if they're gonna show that.
I don't like when they keep going with the flashbacks because it messes you. It's right. Like the first season of The Witcher, I haven't watched the second season yet.
Yeah.
The first season was just in the time frame, back and forth. Like, it gets confusing.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people got pissed off.
Oh, yeah, man, come on.
I heard a lot of people got pissed off at that because they did that. Another thing that I saw that they're doing that I thought was interesting, they're going to start, I think after the book of Boba Fett, you're going to have the book of Kenobi.
Yes.
They're doing Obi-Wan Kenobi. Have you seen some of the trailer for that? That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Doing the Batman. So I saw a list. There's a bunch. I didn't realize how many movies were coming out this year. You got Thor, Love and Thor, the new Thor movie. You got Love and Thunder. It's just for people. So you got that coming out, right? You got the Doctor Strange is coming out. Dude, the new Black Panther.
Is that coming out or
Yeah, coming out by the end of the year. The same time about when they do the Thor movie, Black Panther comes out in November. So they got all these.
You got
So
Batman, you got Black Adam, you got
John Wick 2's coming out.
Four.
Chapter 4. The fucking, you know what else is coming out? The Aquaman 2's coming out in December. So you got some DC Black Adam. You got a bunch of shit coming
That's
out.
what we gotta get on this show. Jesus, I'm gonna tweet him like, yo, we do a podcast, we drink, and get fucked up and talk shit.
You want to be on it?
I'm gonna tag him and Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith is, oh man, Kevin
What's
Smith.
gonna happen? They don't respond? Go.
A friend of mine went to the new Secret Stash and they say it's phenomenal. Because you know they move. They move from one place to another. Yeah. And the biggest place. This place is so much bigger because the other one was smaller. I wonder how those guys are doing it, especially like to them to buy that pandemic. Because how did those businesses do during the pandemic?
I told you that I met Nate, the bread guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Is that how I sound when I'm that drunk?
That's the way we sound, man, when we drunk. I'm
You sound like sober.
Dude, I'm pretty loud when I get that left up. Uh-oh. It's a Georgia thing.
There's a grown man wearing a Georgia sweatshirt. Now, let me explain something to you all at home watching this. I wear some of the dumbest, ugliest shit known to me.
Oh
So when
my
I
god.
say that shit is dumb and ugly, you really gotta think that's just dumb and ugly. A Georgia mom sweatshirt. As a grown adult man.
Oh my
That's
god.
just pedophilia all over it.
Dude, how about this girl?
She got convicted.
Yeah,
She'll
she
be
got
cancer. She'll
convicted.
commit suicide in 2 weeks.
Stuffing her cell dangling.
Exactly.
Maxine is going
Leave
nowhere,
her own
man.
sentences.
They
Yeah.
put her in jail, man. That's it. She might be done, man. You know what I
They're
mean?
gonna kill her.
Yeah. Like she'll be done anytime. Like she'll be there. That's it. That's the Epstein chapter is over, man. Now it's time to get rid of all the evidence.
The Clintons coming for them. Speaking of which, by the way, before we talk about the Clintons, I am not suicidal. I'm very happy with my life. Neither is Rob. We love our lives. We don't deal with drugs or drug dealers. We are very good people. So if we get shot or just randomly die, there you go.
That's an outrage.
It's the truth, man. So one person who was testifying against the Clintons committed suicide by shooting himself in the back of the head twice.
It happens, man.
No, it doesn't.
It's a hell of a shot. He did it.
What? Come on. I'm good suicide.
But you want to hear that lady? That lady will probably be gone. That's one relief. You know, they got her. She ain't going nowhere. She's done. You know.
I mean, I don't care as much as you're bringing influence girls to fuck your man. You're a piece of shit. You deserve everything you get. I think death is too easy for them. I think, well, I feel about him. I think they should get raped in jail nonstop.
You know what? That whole that thing where you're going after kids is definitely something. A lot of things wrong with you, man. That's something that, yeah, it's crazy.
Come on. What I was
How about the girls that went back? That's the thing that don't get me. Now they start bitching, but they went back. It's like, why would you go back if you were so horrible? And are they victims now?
Yes, because they didn't know.
They didn't know.
You're that young, you don't fucking know. And someone's saying, I'm going to give you $300 to jerk this guy off.
Oh, man. I wonder how much those girls were getting paid for doing all that stuff, you know? That's what it was, 300 by each guy? Or
one
just...
chick was saying that she was getting paid $300 just to jerk him off. Give him a massage and jerk him off.
That's when you get savage.
Flying into fucking, private islands on private jets and meeting all these celebrities. Jerk a guy off once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it could be a lot worse. Let's put it this way. If this world went after the sex trafficking industry as much as we went after Corona,
oh, you'll find out crazy shit.
Come on. That shit is fucking horrendous out there. But, Corona's everywhere now. Common cold is Corona. So it's like, fuck it.
You know what's the funny thing? There were so many people getting sick. They brought the quarantine from 10 days to now 5.
No, it was 10 to 7. But the company needs you 5.
You want to hear something
funny? How
funny?
the fuck does that make any sense?
I know a person that was sick that got the corona test, and it took him 5 days to get his results, so it was over already. By the time that the company just said, "Oh, you can come back," because he didn't even have to quarantine because he had it. He tested positive. It took him 5 days to get the result. How crazy is that?
The lines are around the block. I was driving. By the way, my motherfucker of the week. We'll discuss that in a second. You were coming to the city. The lines were around the block and down the block for the test. That's fucking crazy. Who was your motherfucker of the week?
I would just like to give a nice applaud that he's out of there. Big Bird is out. Fuck you, DiMaggio. Fuck you, Bill. Fuck you, everything. You are out of here. Just like the garbage, you are out of here. Hopefully to never be heard of again. And I hope you do run for governor so we can chase you out of the governorship too, you piece of garbage. It's the mermaid attack. Try to eat my head, man. You sure that you might be zombie? Zombie.
So who's your motherfucker of the week?
So for the first time ever, I don't have a motherfucker of the week. But if I did have a motherfucker of the week, it's gonna be that little orange piece of crap cosplaying homosexual orange cat. How the hell does it take Adam Cole 20 minutes to beat this horrible cosplayer? And then on top of that, he needs to cheat to beat this trash that put his hands in his pocket and is a bum. I can't believe people think this guy's actually a professional wrestler. This guy's a mascot. This guy's a piece of garbage. This guy needs to go back and go to wrestling school and become him and his best friend, which I call best bitch. Those people can go to hell. That's what I can tell you right now. Fuck the best friend and fuck Orange Crush. Cassidy, you're done, baby. You're out of here. Nobody cares. They got some real athletes now. You got Daniel Bryan. You got Kyle Lottie. Step to the back of the bus, kid. You're out of here.
Was that Docs all day?
Oh, yeah, Brian Bryan. Yeah, Brian Pillman Jr., yeah.
Cool shit.
He was playing pool.
So my motherfucker of the week is Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, two very good friends. We got lights, but whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Which again, thank you very much for letting go. So we do all the research about going to the garden. Gotta be vaccinated. Okay. What age? Website says 12 and older must be vaccinated. All right, cool. Now my son, 11, so I didn't think about it. We get there. I have his ID and vaccination card. First of all, 3 years old, you can't have a fucking photo ID. At least I don't think so. I mean, his passport, I'm not carrying his fucking passport around.
Yeah.
And here's a picture where he was like 4. I'm like, he's not vaccinated. He's 11. Well, he's got to be vaccinated. I said, no, your website says 12 and under don't have to be. 12 and over. Oh, no, we changed that. When did you change it? Oh, 3 days ago. Okay. But your website's not changed. So I had to go 100 campus to the fucking city on a Sunday night where I work to be told I think, oh, so I had to turn back around with my son and take him home.
Nah, that's an outrage.
But I also heard that the garden was fucking empty.
Yeah, there was probably like 6,000 people there.
I heard. I saw photos and there was nobody there.
Speaking of wrestling,
fuck you, garden. Keep together.
Speaking of a big fuck you, so Toni Storm gave the WWF a big fuck you.
So I heard. She was fired.
No, she was not fired. She went on a plane, and she just go on a plane and go to Charlotte and Sasha. You know what? I'm out of here. I'm buying a ticket home and getting the hell out of here. I don't want to do this no more. And left. Because she was saying that she's tired of what they're doing with her character. It's a losing battle. They're not doing nothing. It's like, you can't be arrested no more. I tried so hard to build this character, build this. And then you guys come over here and you totally destroy my character. You destroy anything. You destroy anything I can ever do. And she's like, fuck it, I'm out of here. She's from New Zealand, too.
No, you see her body, though?
Yeah, she's hot. And she looks like a star.
Forget being hot. Her legs are so big that I want to put a fucking watermelon between her thighs and see if she can crush it. Her and Jordan Grace.
Yeah, but Tori looks much better than Jordan Grace. Tori is much like Tori Storm. She looks like a star. She looks like a winner. She looks like not to not be seen again.
She's young too, right?
Yes. So I don't know what they did. I don't know. You know what? That doesn't look good in the WWE. That now guys are just quitting to get out of contract.
Well, I'm say that's what Jeff Hardy did. But Jeff Hardy wasn't drunk. He kind of did it on purpose to get fired.
Nah, Jeff Hardy looked lumped up. If you see that video, he was not normal. He was walking. He didn't even know what the fuck he was. Like, he just walked like...
He's a charismatic enigma, bro.
Yeah, charismatic. He was the lumped up amiga. He just like went out and this and that. What do you think about today, day one? Roman, I think I'm telling you right now, I think the whole Roman Reigns 40 thing is a swell.
Well, I saw
I think
Becky Lynch's outfit. She looks good.
Can you believe?
It's on Twitter. She must want to leave.
Can you believe she's probably coming to it? Can you believe she's like, she got pregnant and she's back? Like, that's pretty impressive. She's kicking ass. Irish side.
It's so cute that she served me drinks and fucking helps me.
That's funny. You know what I think about it? I think Big E will probably lose the title. He's not. I don't think he's good as a champion. I think him chasing the title is better than him being the champion. But I also don't want Seth to win. I'm tired of Seth. Like he's like.
Come with the new fucking you should get it. KO, yo.
Yeah.
Give it back to KO.
And I think they're turning Bobby Lashley into a fucking face.
I heard
Yeah, I
that
think
now.
they are. But the whole thing with Roman Reigns firing 4D the other day, I think it's a swell. I think they're gonna let 4D's gonna go there. He's gonna betray Brock, and but I definitely think,
I think like a big show.
yeah,
You remember that?
yeah,
Turn to the big show for
yeah.
Rock. Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen there?
Oh, I mean, it's the best storyline right now. I think they should bring up. Why they don't put Tamina with them, I don't know. I heard they're gonna put what's his face with them, his wife, the Glow bitch.
Oh
Which
yeah,
I hope not.
but they haven't. Because her story is actually good right now. Her and Sonya Deville fighting.
Yes.
I like that storyline. It's
I
very
hate when
good.
Glow shit. And I'm gonna have those lights.
Yeah.
That light up belt was the ugliest motherfucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
God, it was so.
that was garbage, man. That was garbage what they did. So, do you see Cody Rhodes be Sammy for the?
Yeah, they're shitting all over him.
He got booed out of there.
Yes. I don't get it.
He got booed out of the arena.
He's gotta go heel. The way they're booing the fuck out of him. Wow.
He got his shirt, heel or not. You seen the shirt that he got? It's a heel face. Choose one. Oh yeah, that's EC3.
And my shirt. There's a lot of individuals that get drunk in the neighborhood.
The American Nightmare.
Want to blame us for shit that's got nothing to do with us. So I worked today specifically for that. Control your shit, bitch. Drunk or not, control your shit.
It's like me, I control his hair. Look at this beautiful, perfectly shaved head. No bumps, nothing. Maybe a little lumps from last night.
My head looks like a fucking half-eaten peanut.
Outrage.
Beanhead.
So tonight we got that. We got a few title matches. It's a good show. But I don't think it'll be the end of the Roman Reigns versus Brock. I think they're gonna tease it for Royal Rumble, maybe. Not maybe.
It's gonna be,
And then the other thing that's also you got two papers. You got day one, and then I think by the end of the month you got the Royal Rumble. So the WWE, and you know where
where's the Rumble this year?
I don't know where, but you know where in Money in the Bank, it's in Vegas this year when they did SummerSlam. So that wouldn't be a bad place to go.
That's on trip to Vegas.
To Vegas. So they do it 3 days, I think. I think they're doing Saturday, then they're gonna have the pay-per-view, and then they're gonna have, I think, SmackDown. I mean Raw in Vegas. Hey, and for your birthday week, AEW is in AC.
What?
Yeah, they're in Atlantic City. You know that?
How did I know that?
So it's on a Wednesday. They're coming there. So that wouldn't be mad if you could get like a day off from work and go over there. That'd be a trip going. AC, it should be a good show, man. I think because they're definitely gonna put. And now this week, everybody, Dynamite moves from TNT to TBS. Because that's the contract they got, and you're gonna have the first ever Daniel Bryan versus Adam Page for the world title with with referees, umpires, people with judges.
Oh, I heard that.
I think it's gonna go another 60 minutes, and there's gonna be a tie. Don't do it somehow.
I mean, I love AEW, but throw way too many gimmicks out there now.
But I think if they did that, then you have them have like a cage match. And there got to be a win in a cage match.
How did I quit match, too?
I
those two, I quit match. That would get dangerous.
That would get dangerous. Because Adam, Brian Danielson is like wrestling. Like, he looks good, man. He's like the perfect. He looks great. He looks better than he ever did that.
He looks great. CM Punk, not so much.
Nah, CM Punk is good. But MJF and the CM Punk feud, I like what they're doing. But they keep teasing them, even though there was a tag team match, he never got touched.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Also, right now, and I gotta say this, at his old ass age, Eddie Kingston looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but his gimmick now is running out. You see this week? He was in a tag match with Santana and Ortiz, and then Jericho came out there to clear the ring, And now Eddie Kingston got his thing that he got to argue with everybody. All right, you're a dumb New Yorker now. Just make it look. Stop arguing with everybody. That gimmick is tiresome. It's the same shit over and over again.
What's a better New Yorker gimmick, Eddie Kingston or fucking Damian Priest?
Oh man, Damian Priest got pumped.
Where you lose this stuff.
I don't like that either. I don't like that. It's dumb. But he was pretty good with it. He beat the Miz. It's amazing how they give the Miz this opportunity to fight Edge, but then Damian Priest beats him like a little bit. Edge is gonna eat this guy. Only if they make the Miz.
I love the Miz.
Yeah.
I love the Miz.
I like how he came out and he goes, "Nobody thought I could make it, and I'm here. I'm your hometown hero. You guys should." It was funny, man. It was funny. Because he was in HBO, he was in the Real World, New York, and it's funny how
back
this.
to Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, man.
It was funny,
I
man.
met him at a bar one night.
Oh my God!
That's when he was. I know why. They were filming that shit. Yeah, happened.
You remember when his girlfriend was in Playboy? Like before she was in Playboy.
Yes.
She
was
was
like the European version, not like the New York.
Yeah, but she was busty,
so
big
that season, I believe, if I'm wrong, it's not here until he's home nursing his hangover. The artist did the artwork in the fucking house. But I see the Real World.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
We really had that conversation. He's like, yeah, he goes, Daddy-o, you never saw I think it's the floor or something. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I go back and watch it. I'm like, motherfucker, it is you.
Yeah, but that one that they was in New York also, and they were staying in like in Chelsea somewhere because the first night they went to that bar, Flight 55 or whatever, that's in Chelsea, and it was a very popular bar, So he was going there, and you see that whole cast, which I thought was incredible, But the Miz is the only guy that made it out of all that. Where's the rest of those cast members, We're good so far, young woman. Yeah. But yeah, he went in there. Can you believe? Then this guy became that weird thing. He was doing the diva search. Remember?
Yes.
That's when he met his wife.
And he fucked that up.
Yeah.
Remember he had to read up his list?
Oh,
When
yeah.
it got wet, City Walls had the numbers.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's on TV. Put it up there. Then he ate a piece of chicken over fucking Charles Robinson's bag and shit.
Oh man, he was like.
I gotta tell you, and this is the thing with the Miz. They shit on so bad. Anybody else would have quit. I would have quit. But he didn't. So and he's an only two-time grand champion.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Here's something weird. Another guy that's phenomenal. I don't know why can't get a break, but EC3, this guy got the body of a god and he looks great. Why can't he get a job, man?
Hey, he's in over jobs everywhere. He's just picking and choosing what he does. You see the new trifecta? It's him, the old Braun Strowman,
Yeah.
and Karrion Kross.
Yeah, but
Three of them, dude? Come on.
Dude, you know what they should do? They should just hide him in WWF and bring him in as Shield 2.0 and just steal the game and destroy everybody.
Wait, those three guys, how do you let those three men go? Who are some of the best professional wrestlers out there? And everyone say, oh, Braun Strowman can't wrestle. Yeah, he can. If you let him, he can. I do think the problem with Braun Strowman was, and the Big Show said this was, he allowed too many guys to do moves against him.
Yeah.
Same reason why Tony Storm just left.
Yeah.
And the Big Show had a conversation about this on Paul White. He said, I pulled Braun aside and said, yo, why are you letting Sami Zayn, give you a fucking power drop? Why are you letting guys well, you give back to the boys. He goes, yeah, no, man, you're a big man. And a big man wrestling, you're a very large individual.
And you should wrestle like a big man.
You can tell them, look, not tonight. I get it, trying to do the right thing, but you protect your character. That's what you're worth. If everyone slammed Andre, then Hogan doing it would have meant shit.
Yeah. You know who actually slammed Andre and did it like nothing, but it was Kamala. Kamala was like a huge motherfucker.
I heard Big John Studd tried to, and they had an actual fight backstage.
Yeah,
Andre mostly shit. What the fuck are you?
Yeah. But Big John Studd was another person they call a giant, but he was I don't know. Everybody gets you know what? Big John got a bad rep because he was a big guy. He was also.
When Vince says don't go on the top ropes, that's Andre's shtick. You keep doing it to piss him off. You're a dick.
Yeah, you're a dick.
You're a dick.
It's the same thing like that.
Get your shtick. Don't get his. Get your own.
Who used to go over the top to Diesel? Remember?
Yes.
He won't go over
But
the
that
rope.
was 20 years later.
Yeah.
You know, the only man doing it in the 80s, that means something.
Do you see DDP, the woman he married? She's hot. She's
We
like a
saw
hot
her at the
girl.
fucking wrestling convention.
You know me? I don't
She was
remember
sitting on
seeing
the
it.
couch. She's like, that's the DDP's girlfriend. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was like,
That man can talk to paint dries. I'm not knocking him. He's an amazing human being, but DDP can talk to anyone. And he loves to talk. And honestly, it's genuinely a good fit. Like, you talk to him, and he's how long talking to us? 20 minutes?
yeah.
For one order, it's like, holy shit.
He actually was talking to Gina more.
Everyone talks to Gina.
He's like, blah, 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 blah. And then he was talking to Fandango, remember?
Yes.
He put Fandango's number. If you look at the picture I got, it say Fandango at the bottom number. I was like,
you have his number. Don't post it.
no, I didn't have it. Somebody put it. Somebody noticed it. They just say Fandango. But he put Fandango because he came and he was talking to him. Now he called himself Dango. I'm like, oh my God, like Dango and Chain. It's a horrible name.
Dango?
Yeah, it's horrible. Maybe it's a Peretta. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. So the picture we saw that. That's Ed Z. He's one of the regulars here. Yeah, but they showed him as DDP. You know who can talk? When I was waiting for Bradshaw, Bradshaw was talking to Black Bart, and they were talking for a long time, man. And I remember Bradshaw going to me. That guy's a legend. And he's telling a story about him giving some guy a atomic wedgie, like it was fucking funny.
Bradshaw is a fucking. I love JBL, but he's a bully. He was an Asian shit bully.
They say the other one that get a bad rep like that too is Bubba Ray.
I have heard that.
You know, him and Velvet Sky broke up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got a chance.
You got a chance. But they broke up, but they still travel together with the autograph and stuff. Yeah, that is weird. Oh, and Tommy, you see your boy Tommy Dreamer is on cancel. He's back on TNT. Yeah.
Well, I saw he's wrestling I sold that show. I don't know. Sold that show. Tommy's tough. I get it. They want to cancel people because you disagree with someone's point of view. And he always said, I don't ever agree with a man forcing himself on anyone.
No.
I can't see Rick doing Rick did. I can, because I don't professionally. When you get that fucking drunk, you do a lot of dumb shit. And Rick gets very drunk.
And he was known to do that helicopter thing all the time. And
so hitting the girl against a wall doing it, I can see that.
You know what the problem with Rick Flair was? He lived his gimmick. Like, he really lived his gimmick. He was buying, he was one of the few wrestlers that was buying 20,000, 30,000 Rolex for the rest of the boys and stuff.
Was it Tony who was saying they would wrestle in Atlanta, get on a flight that would pay for, go to Vegas for like 6 hours. 6 hours?
Yeah.
Party non-stop, and then fly back, and then wrestle again.
Yeah, it's insane. That's what these guys used to do crazy stuff like that.
That one video of them all doing cocaine and stuff like that.
And then not only was he not Steve, he was also doing those 60-minute matches, if you remember that.
How the fuck is he like Betty White now?
No, dude, just when you think you got all the answers, Betty White, 18 days to 100 birthday party. They filmed this whole thing. And she died at 99. How crazy is that? But you know what? I was telling the Bishop Tutu guy, and also who's the other guy that died? The other famous guy, John Madden, also died. So there goes your three people: Bishop Tutu, Betty White, John Madden. How crazy is that?
I'm shocked I didn't say it was
I think Betty White was 99. You think anything would have killed her? That was old age. Her body finding. They were showing her in the WWE not to go. They had a thing with her in the WWE. She did a bunch of stuff, man. She was everywhere. She was just doing a commercial for Tricks. Remember the commercial for Snickers?
Yes.
She gets tackled against her and have a Snicker. She was everywhere, man. She was having the best year ever in that. I can't believe at 99, what a life. She died, man.
So you gotta tell about the fucking, you told me before, about the no holds barred match with the bunny and
Oh my God! So they had Ty Conti, the bunny, and preliminary, and the other girl that she came up. This was a bloodbath yesterday, and like they hit each other with a blanco. It got to the point that Ty Conti wrapped the barbed wire around her arm and put the one girl in a sleeper with the barbed wire, and she just started tapping out. It was insane, dude. They did a whole job with one girl got power driver from from the ring into a table.
I heard this
Dude,
break.
it was brutal.
I
It
heard
was
Taylor
a
break either.
brutal fight, and they just went at it and at it and at it. And you know who's great? Have you seen Hook, Pat's son?
Yeah.
Probably had the best debut in wrestling. He looks so good.
They're blowing him up to the point where I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, that he looks so good. His moves are good. He looks clean, and he just beat the crap out of his opponent. It's amazing. This kid's gonna have a future. And I like you see what MJF is doing?
No.
The bidding war 2024. So that's where his contract with AEW. He said, Tony Khan, you might not be able to pony up the money that Vince can. And
That's awesome.
I still think by 2024, I think the WWE will be sold by then. I think they're setting
I
it.
think by this year it'll be sold.
You think so?
Watch Disney buy it.
I don't think. You know what I think? I hate to say. You know who I think's gonna buy it? I think it's gonna be that Saudi Arabia guy buying it, and they're gonna let some people run it. Cause what happened, dude? Have you noticed WWE? Where the hell is Triple H? Where is Stephanie? You don't even see them anymore. It's amazing how you don't see them no more. There was even a rumor that Triple H was talking to people to start his own wrestling organization.
That's how NXT went downhill fast.
NXT went down since we left. They haven't had the NXT New Year's Evil. Let's see how that goes. Because I think they're going to take the title away from Ciampa. You know, Ciampa was in the Garden. Ciampa defended his NXT title against Pete Dunne.
I heard a lot of this because of COVID.
Yeah, they had to bring wrestlers. They changed the main event. The main event was supposed to be Big E versus Seth versus Kevin Owens. Instead, they turned it into Kevin Owens versus Edge in a steel cage match.
They always say cards something change.
Yeah.
But Kevin Owens made a comment about that on Raw.
Yeah.
I come to work every day. I don't not show up like Big E does.
Oh my God. When they hit the other thing I was saying, they had such weird matches. So it was Alpha Academy versus the Dirty Dog. They had like two heel teams. And then in the steel cage match, it was Arcade Bro, Street Profit, and the Mysterio. In the cage match, these guys don't got beef like that to me. They put them in a steel cage match.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
overwork again. Like, no one gives a shit.
it's like, damn, no, but the problem is you got three baby faces. Why couldn't they put either like the Alpha Academy or one of those people in that tag match in the cage? It will make it. And you have Osgo versus AJ.
Yeah, I heard it was horrible.
It was horrible. AJ won by disqualification, but there was something that once that guy gets to work, like his shit looks good. He just needs a little bit more work, and he's a monster of a man. I think he's like might be the biggest guy in wrestling right now. And yeah, and you see AWC Warlocks. MJF told him, all right, you're going to win this battle royal. You're going to win the TNT title, and you are going to give it to me. It's in your contract. So they already setting up the split. The split, him and MJ. I think right after him and CM Punk will be, you know what? I hope MJF beats CM Punk.
Should.
What do you think is going to happen? I see it as...
I hope he does. He's a younger guy, and I'm sure Phil will put him over. Phil's put over a lot of guys. He should give in like Daniel Bryan came in and just fucked everyone up.
Yeah, that's you
the interview?
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan?
Oh,
he's like, CM Punk's coming and saying, I want to work with this one, I want to work with that one. He goes, I don't. I want to fuck all these guys up.
Yeah,
I'm going to kick all your asses.
That's pretty funny that he say that. You know what the problem is? He kicked the shit out of everybody in the Dark Order.
Yeah.
The entire Dark Order was destroyed by Daniel Bryan. You know? It's amazing like how see those girls going into the bathroom. Oh my God.
Fucking savage. As men are, you ladies are fucking savage.
There was no remorse there. Passed out even before she closed the door. That was pretty funny, man.
All right. Let's get going. Where are you going to be next week? Because I want to go drink.
So next week I will be at the International Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll be probably in Full Park doing the continuation of the Son of Sam Chronicle, and we're doing a bunch of stuff with the Son of Sam on the Conspiracy 420. Yeah, so far
That shit you got going on. Feel good.
we got a lot of stuff. We got calls on the show coming, and we went to the place where he got the ticket this week, and it was a little crazy. Bringing one of the
How
victims,
weird is that energy?
freaking weird, man. Weird.
If I was there with him, I'd be like, yo, this is fucked up.
It was weird, man. It was weird. But people, we gotta say Happy New Year. Hopefully you stick with us for another few years as we continue to show the legacy. And guys, I hope all your dreams come through in 2022. Cause man, 2021 ended like a fucking shit show. It started great, but it ended like a horrible shit show, like a nightmare. But to all you people, love, peace, and harmony. And remember, go fuck yourself. Have a nice day.
Thank you, fuck you, and don't get drunk.
Get lumped up.
Later, bitches.